There are thousands of homeless men and women and children living in the Bay Area. You see them living on the side of the road in sprawling encampments under the freeway and in our public parks.
Yeah, the problem can be overwhelming, but KPIX 5's Devin Fehely spent the day with a pastor who's made it his mission and the focus of his ministry to help the homeless in San Jose.
And we're mindful, Lord, of the people that are out here that are suffering in the streets and all the situations that are here, Lord. So we just put this in your hands.
For Pastor Scott Wagers, prayers like the work of his ministry are hands-on.
We decided to adopt encampments, and I know the folks there well.
His is not a conventional church, he explained on the ride to one of the city's many homeless encampments. No pulpit, no pews, just a ragtag collection of tents under the ceiling of heaven.
I got tired of being inside the church. I get tired of listening to preachers talk about something they're not willing to do.
Every day, rain or shine, Pastor Scott brings food for the body. Bottles of water and slices of pizza to homeless men and women across the city.
You can have another one if you want. This is good.
Hoping these small acts of kindness manage to nourish the soul as well.
A lot of hardships around everywhere.
It's often said by people of faith that God works in mysterious ways. While handing out food at the park, Pastor Scott ran into this man, Pablo Gaxiola, who'd been homeless off and on since he was 11 years old, and when the two first met years ago, was fresh out of prison, having strayed far from the path of righteousness.
People look down and just walk right past you, but to be acknowledged and looked in the eyes and told that you have value and you have worth, that could change a person's whole perspective.
Pablo is now housed and has a job with Goodwill.
You're not just the God of here and now, but you're the God of everything, God.
He wanted to pray for Pastor Scott, a blessing boomeranging back across the years.
It was a different time.
It's been years since Pastor Scott left brick-and-mortar churches behind in favor of his open-air ministry. But we return to where his story first began, San Jose's urban sanctuary church in the long shadow of City Hall, where he rose to prominence by fighting to shine a light on the plight of the city's poor.
Some of my best memories here. Some challenging times, but some great miracles of God right here.
You are far more likely to find Pastor Scott walking the city's creeks and rivers than the narrow aisles of any church. Like a shepherd of lost sheep, his path has meandered a bit. But along the way, he's found his flock and friends.
He comes around and takes care of us when we can, and then if I'm not, I go where he's at.
And a renewed faith.
I had a church for many, many years, and I got tired of actually being inside the church behind the stained glass walls. If you're a Christian, you're following Jesus, everybody says one thing: Jesus will be out here, for sure.
Devin Fehely, KPIX 5.